Hi guys, hope you're all okay. It's Chantel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a declutter video. I've been meaning to do this for quite a while now. I've got so many fragrances that I just don't seem to reach for. And some of the fragrances I don't dislike, but I've got such a big collection now that there's just a few I don't reach for, and I thought it would be better to find homes for them where someone's going to really enjoy them. So let's get straight into it. The first fragrance that I'm going to pass on is Olympia by Paco Rabanne. Now, I've spoke about this fragrance quite a lot. It's a fragrance I really love the smell of. It's like a salty vanilla fragrance. It gives me like beachy vibes. It's like walking across a promenade and getting that beautiful salty air blowing in your hair. This is a gorgeous fragrance, but the reason why I don't reach for this one is it's my mother-in-law's signature scent. She loves it so much, and every time I smell it, it just reminds us of her, and it just makes me think of her, and she suits it so much. It's like her fragrance, so I don't wear it, and this one is going to go to her because she'll really appreciate it. So yeah, Olympia by Paco Rabanne, a beautiful fragrance, but one I'm going to pass on to my mother-in-law. The next one will probably not come as a surprise if you've seen my recent review of this fragrance. It's Mugler's Alien Goddess. Now, this is the newest release by Mugler, and I've done a whole review on it. I'll link it below and you can go and check it out. This just isn't for me at all. It has none of the original Alien DNA. This is a straight up coconut vanilla fragrance, but it's like quite watery. It's just like coconut water. It's got no substance to it. I just don't really like this one at all, and I don't know why Mugler keep doing this and using the Alien and Angel name, and I think it's just because they know that they're gonna sell and they're gonna do okay with them. But this has been such a disappointment. It's just not for me at all, and I'm not going to say much more about it because I've said it all in the review, but this is one that I'm definitely decluttering. It's just a no from me. Another coconutty vanilla-y fragrance that I'm getting rid of. I just seem to have so many coconut fragrances. I love a good coconut fragrance, but this one is one that I love the smell of. I really love it, but for me it doesn't last on my skin at all, and it's Lancome Nuit Tresor Nude. Now, I don't know what it is because I've heard quite a few people saying that they get good lasting power from this one, but I really enjoy the smell of it, but it just goes from my skin within about not even a couple of hours. It's so fleeting on my skin. It doesn't last at all, and it also sits really close for the time that it does last, and I find that such a shame because this is a beautiful warm coconut and vanilla fragrance, and one that I really love the smell of. So I find it really sad that it doesn't work on my skin. But this, to me, I think someone would love this one. If you like a coconut and vanilla fragrance and this works well on your skin, it smells amazing. So yeah, such a shame. A beautiful coconut and vanilla which just doesn't work for me, and unfortunately I'm gonna get rid of this one. I actually had like a long hard look at my collection and realised I had so many fragrances by Mugler, and half of them I don't use. So I went through like all my flankers of Alien, and I decided I'm going to part ways with Alien or Sublime. Now, this is a beautiful, bright, uplifting version of Alien. You've got quite a lot of bright citrusy notes in this one, and I really like the smell of it. And when I first got it, I thought I would use it so much this summer, and I haven't reached for it at all. I think if I reach for anything from the Alien line, it's always the original. I love the Alien Essence Absolute, and I've also got the Alien Musk fragrance, which I love so much. But this one is just not getting the love it deserves, because as I say, it's a beautiful, bright, uplifting, summery version of Alien. I don't find that it lasts as long as the original, and I just don't reach for it, and it's such a shame. So this is another one that I'm either going to sell or pass on to one of my friends or family members. So yeah, that's Alien or Sublime. Then we've got Acqua di Parma, Mandorlo di Sicilia. Now, this is a fragrance I thought that I'd absolutely love, because I heard it smelled like root beer, and I love the smell of root beer. Aura from Mugler actually gives us like proper root beer vibes, and this does smell like a sort of creamy root beer, like a root beer float. And I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't perform very well on my skin. I like the smell, but I'm not blown away by it. But yeah, since I got it, I've not reached for it at all. I think I sprayed it like a few times when I first got it. I thought it smelled pretty good, but the lasting power just isn't there for me at all. So yeah, that's another one, and I'm so disappointed, because this is a well-loved fragrance by a lot of people, but it just, I don't know what it is, it just doesn't work for me again. And that's one thing, when you're watching fragrance videos or even looking up reviews, everyone's skin chemistry is different. So something that I absolutely love and it lasts really well on my skin may not perform the same for you. So I always say definitely get samples of fragrances, check them out, try them on your skin, give them a little bit of time, see how they work for you, and then make your mind up whether you want to purchase the full bottle. Now, I should really take my own advice, because I'm really bad. I do blind buy perfumes. I go off other people's recommendations, which usually works. I know quite a lot of people here on YouTube that have got the same sort of taste as me, and I really trust them. But yeah, not all fragrances work for everyone in the same way, so always sample fragrances. But yeah, Acqua di Parma, Mandorlo di Sicilia, it's a no from me. I'm going to get rid of it. I just don't reach for it, and I feel that someone could really enjoy this one. The next one is one that I've thought about parting ways with for a while, but I do love the fragrance. I just never find an occasion to wear it. I think it's too gourmand in a way. It smells too edible, and it's not something I'd want to really smell like on a day out, or I don't know, it's just not vibing with me for some reason. It's Zara, a sweet pastry in Paris. Now, when I smell it from the bottle, I absolutely love it. I think that this would be like an amazing home fragrance or something like that. But do I want to smell like it? I don't think so. And I know that this one is really well loved here on YouTube as well. And you can't get it anymore. So I think someone would appreciate it more than I do. But this is a sort of lemon sort of tart vibe. It smells like a beautiful freshly baked lemon pie. It's really gorgeous. You get that real gourmand vibe with this one. I think it's very well done, but I just don't want to smell like this on a daily basis. So this is one that I'm going to part ways with, and it's Zara, a sweet pastry in Paris. Now, this next one might surprise you a little bit. I haven't actually talked about this version, but you all know that I adore the Versace Crystal Noir EDT. Well, I bought the EDP version and I thought I would love it just as much or more. But for me, I think the EDT is so much better. I get more of a coconutty vibe with the EDT, and it lasts a lot longer on my skin. The performance all round is so much better on the EDT in my opinion. It projects more as well. So I'm going to get rid of this version because I just can't see myself reaching for the EDP over the EDT. So I'm just going to keep me beloved EDT, which I really do enjoy in my collection, and get rid of this one. I would actually say that this is a little bit more powdery, but I don't know, it just seems like weaker and more watery than the EDT version, if that makes any sense, which I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah, I'm getting rid of this one. Then we've got Stella McCartney's Pop. I think it's just called Pop. This is like a plasticky smelling fragrance. It's, a lot of people say that they get sort of doll head vibes with it, and I can see why. It's got that sort of plasticky vibe to it. It smells like My Little Pony, which gives us like a lot of childhood memories, but I don't reach for it anymore. When I first got it, I wore it a little bit, but no, it's just not one I'm reaching for. As you can tell, I find it so hard to part way with my fragrances. I've got like this connection to them, and I don't know why. I just like to hoard fragrances, but I do need to part way with some, and this is one I just don't ever reach for now. It's quite a nice fragrance actually, and if you like that sort of plasticky doll head vibe, you probably absolutely love this one. So yeah, Stella McCartney Pop. The next one is one that I'm actually finding it quite hard to part ways with. I love the smell of the fragrance, but it's too similar to one of my favourites. This one's Essential Perfumes Divine Vanille, and this reminds me of Herod by Perfumes de Marly, which you all know I love so much. This has a similar vibe to that fragrance, which at the time of buying, I knew what I was getting myself into because I had seen a lot of reviews saying it was very, very similar. And I thought I'd want another version of Herod. But I'm getting to the stage now in my collection, I need to cut back on fragrances that smell similar to others. I've realised like I don't need fragrances that smell the same, and this is pretty close to Herod. It's a lot more affordable, but to me I still prefer Herod. If you've watched my videos before, you probably know that Herod was like my husband's wedding day fragrance. So it brings back a lot of memories for me. So I just love having that in my collection. I'll always have it in my collection. So yeah, I'm getting rid of this one, but this is such an excellent fragrance. And if you're looking for something that's quite similar to Herod for a more affordable price, this is such a good one. It's Essential Parfums Divine Vanille. And the last one is a flanker of a fragrance that holds a lot of memories for me. It's Amor Love Festival. Now, the original Amor was the first ever fragrance my husband bought for us, and we were only young and I absolutely adored it. It was so special to us. I've still got it in my collection now. It's one that I absolutely love smelling for the memories. I don't wear it so much now, but on the odd occasion I spray it on just to reminisce. And this one is, I'd say, like a more fruitier version, and the original is very fruity as it is, but this is like a really, I don't know, I would say like really young version. It reminds us a little bit of like Escada perfumes. It's a really happy, bright and uplifting fragrance, but I think if I was going to wear something like this, I would just pick up the original and spray that on. This is one that I just don't reach for at all, and I think someone would really like this. If you like a real bright, uplifting, fun, girly, fruity fragrance, this could be a one that you'd really love. So that's Amor Love Festival. So that's it, guys. Those are the fragrances that I'm parting ways with. It does feel really good to do a declutter and to even make more room for new fragrances, because that's what we all love here. We do love our fragrances. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video. Give us a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to press the notification bell. You'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye.